Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Peter Barber here, professional singer and music producer, and I just did 3 very fun musical and vocal breakdowns from Helluva Boss. We started off with What You Thinking About, and then we did Regular Joe, and then we did Everybody Look at Me. It was really fun. A lot of variety here. Surprisingly, a number of things to talk about musically and vocally that probably no one else on the internet has talked about before, because I'm kind of a psychopath when it comes to these things. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. So sit back, relax, and I'll see you after. What you think about now? This feels very Striker coded from what I remember from the Harvest Moon Festival. Now I believe we have a new voice for Striker. I was just catching up a little bit on the wiki because I'm doing the musical analysis for this season, but I'm not doing the full episode reactions. So losing a bit of context there, of course. I believe this is a different voice actor. I think we had Norman Reed for the Harvest Moon Festival. Now we have a new feller in there, and we'll see if we get any dialogue. But this is also an interesting kind of setting for a song, because like how the sound design is mixed for this scene is very heavy on the fight scene and the action, right? And they're being very true to the situation where like a little radio, a little speaker system just got shot and it kicked on a song. That's kind of how it actually sounds like listening to it, because it's intentionally far away in the background. It has the low frequencies and the high frequencies sort of tapered off to give us a little bit of that like telephone feel to make it more realistic, how a sound system like that would sound in this environment. We've got gunshots, we've got boxes breaking. So it's really much more heavily on the sound effects of the scene than the song. So we'll kind of see what we can pull out of it. A flat minor. We do have multiple voices. I wonder if just like in the lore of the show, they have like these singers in the scene singing on this song. It sounded a little bit like one of the harmonies could have been Millie. It's so buried and there's so much action happening, you really can't say. But that would be a cool little like, I don't know, just a little kind of like meta thing to have the characters fighting in the scene be the ones who actually recorded the song they're listening to. A flat minor, 7 flats in that key signature. Don't play around with A flat minor. Part over. That's an A flat minor as well. It's probably the most popular song in A flat minor. It's got to be one of them. Anyway, well, let's keep going. I probably won't spend that much time on the musical analysis of this one if it stays like this, but I'm doing 2 more songs from the show in this recording session. So let's go. So our Millie sounding person is in this high harmony. Roll, roll, not your own. Something like that. Wait, what's the first? Hold on. Just give me one hot second. Okay, what you think about? So, and then there's another what you thinking about, but a very different style. Is it all the same? Is it like entirely the same lyrics? Now we've gone full into like very, very upbeat, almost like drum and bass level. Look at this great shot here. Almost like drum and bass tempo pumping, very pop, candy pop forward. And the vibe is totally shifting. They actually have, we don't get as much of that kind of radio sound now. It sounds more like soundtrack in this moment where the song is a little more present. It's a little more clear. Oh, tell me what you're thinking about now. So we've gone from A flat minor to C major. Thinking about now. And yeah, I mean, just a total vibe shift, which is fun. We had kind of like, kind of country western feel for the first one. Oh, what you thinking about now? Right. And this one's, oh, come on, tell me what you're thinking about now. Just like total shift. That's funny. I remember like back when listening to radio was the most common thing, like when I first got my license. And it was kind of amazing how you could turn this tiny dial and you could go from something like a country western song straight into a candy pop song, like really, really fast. If you've ever walked down Broadway in Nashville, it's pretty amazing because all the bands that play there are so high quality, just really phenomenal musicians and singers. And so you walk by one bar, restaurant, it's playing a song almost like it's coming from the radio, like really high quality performance. And then you walk 10 more steps and it's a totally different song coming in. You can't even hear the previous one or the next one because there's so much noise. That's a very cool thing. It's almost like you're walking down the street, like changing a radio. Anyway. So I don't know what's happening here. All I would say is this doctor shouldn't mess with Luna. Nice catch. What are they trying to do to Luna? That was never going to work. She's way too athletic. Come on. Come on, Blitz. All right, what's the next song? It's got to happen again. Nice cut with the cutting off the... I mean, they're all athletes. Look at this. This is just phenomenal. Phenomenal athleticism here. Millie cutting off the guns. That's nice. With her battle axe. How did they get her down? Blitz could not hold... I don't think Blitz could hold Luna down. Luna's a beast. Wrecked. Oh, I hope we get one more style. Come on, give us another style. The sound design is great. So like they have to, remember, this is all animated, right? They have to manually create every sound effect you see, every footstep, every rope swinging, every gunshot. It's a huge part of the audio mixing process to get the final version for these episodes. And it's an amazing thing they do. It would be so different experiencing this episode without the sound effects, even if you still had the dialogue, right? But without the sound effects, that's what makes animated shows are not supposed to be realistic, but they're supposed to be believable, right? Whatever the reality is that's been set by this universe, you want to believe it. You want to live in that world. And if something happens that feels like it doesn't belong in that reality, it kind of pulls you out of the drama. And a big part of that is having the sound design and the sound effects really locked in. Like all that, like even there's the sound of like the woof, woof, of like the wind from one of these objects being like flown around. That woof, woof, it's the battle axe. Like, that's really exceptional. Wow. Okay. Yeah. It's actually quite funny that people were like, hey, music guy, go make deep analysis to this show, because almost every song in the show is like 1 minute. This is a minute 25. I think the next two I'm doing are like 1 minute. They're so short. So I'm doing 3 in 1 here. I did manage to turn Stolas Sings into a 25-minute analysis. There's a lot to talk about. And if you set me off my leash, my hellhound leash, off into the rabbit hole of vocal analysis, I will continue running. Anyway, I'll see you back momentarily for the next part of this episode.
Every day as I walk around camp, all of these girls follow me around. I don't know why or what could it be. I know it. Will you take a selfie with me? Oh, whoa, oh. I'm a regular Joe. I want the world to know. I'm simple and plain. Why do all these girls keep screaming my name?
It's really funny. It's actually... It's pretty enjoyable to listen to the songs out of context, because I'm just like, I don't know what's going on, but it makes it fun. I mean, and I just got done doing the one for What You Thinking About, this big battle scene, and here we are in the next episode where Millie is like some kind of undercover camp counselor. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's run it back.
Every day as I walk around camp.
This is nice. So instead of we get a little shift in how the chords progress. Just makes it much more interesting than having each chord go for 4 beats or 1 measure, however it's spread out, as having that kind of like syncopated chord shift. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's nice. That's just a little songwriter tool to keep it a little more interesting.
Every day as I walk around camp, all of these girls follow me around.
Every day when I walk around camp. A flat major. So we're in A flat minor at the start of the last song. Now we're in A flat major. It sounds like Millie's kind of like deepening her voice. I don't know if she's like trying to dress up like a boy here, to be a boy camp counselor, but she calls herself a regular Joe. That's an expression, but like typically something a guy would call himself. Anyway.
Every day as I walk around camp.
Yeah, she's totally rocking a different outfit here, than what we've seen her in previously in the show. She's just a regular Joe. And also this the vocal approach is very speech-like, right? The way the words in the song is written. It's not, we don't get these big sweeping. This is not a Stolas song, right? This is very, very different.
All of these girls follow me around.
Me around. Okay, it's down to an A flat 3. So we're in the lower middle range. Lower middle. Nothing crazy.
I don't know why or what could it be.
Look at this handsome Squidward face.
I don't know why or what could it be.
Love this. We get this nice running bass line here that follows what the chords are doing. Really fills out the arrangement, right? As soon as a bass line comes in.
Follow me around. I don't know why or what could it be. I know it. Will you take a selfie with me?
Oh my God, foaming at the mouth.
I'm a regular Joe. I want the world to know. I'm simple and plain. Why do all these girls keep screaming my name?
It's really interesting. All the way the mixing is done is like the background instrumentation is really like subdued and almost like lo-fi feeling. Lo-fi, not like the lo-fi genre. I mean like low quality. Like it's very like sounds like it was recorded on a really old system. The voices obviously are forward lead. We want that anyway, but the background instrumentation is not like full band, professional mixing, stereo image. It's like really, really basic. Obviously a choice. They have access to exceptional mixing engineers. So I always wonder when I hear this kind of thing, why? Why for this song? Maybe it's a little more regular Joe feeling, I suppose, to have like a simpler done mix or simpler instrumentation. The chord progression is very simple, right? Aside from the ba, 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 a little bit of spice, but that adds to like the energy that we're getting here for this like happy camp counselor thing. Anyway, things to consider. It sounds very mono. So in stereo, a stereo image is where you have sounds kind of laid out all the way left to right, all the way to your right ear, all the way to the left. Not counting surround sound, which is a different, more advanced kind of thing. It sounds very mono, where like everything's just right down the middle. And just doing that can make a song lose a ton of its nuance and expansiveness because you're hearing everything right down the middle channel, which is typically supposed to be for like kick, snare, bass, lead vocals. And then you have pretty much everything else panned out. So you get this wide spectrum left to right of sound. And here it sounds very, very mono. And that is one way to immediately make the song lose quality and clarity and make it much more simple and plain, as we see here on the screen. Also, I like this little bouncing karaoke head. So that's actually an interesting thing there. My name.
I'm so ordinary, just a common dude.
Okay, just an ordinary common dude. Got it. The full picture now. Wait, is that Moxxie? It's gotta be Moxxie. That's fantastic.
I'm so ordinary, just a common dude, but they're all up in my DMs. They keep sending me nudes. I'm not.
Sheesh.
I'll tell you it's true. Miller, over here! I baked a cake for you.
A little bit of action. We got some drum action here in the second verse.
Up in my DMs. They keep.
I don't think we had drum. Do we have drum?
I'm a regular Joe. Or what could it be?
First chorus we did. First verse we did not have drums.
I'm so.
Isn't this crazy? This little run up right before this second verse.
I'm so ordinary, just a common dude, but they're all up in my DMs. They keep sending me nudes.
More complicated bass line. There's a little bit more movement and just kind of more clarity to it as well.
Just a common.
What's this bass line?
I'm so ordinary, just a common dude.
It's even more. There's another little jump in there.
I'm so ordinary, just a common dude, but they're all up in my DMs. They keep sending me nudes. I'm
Nice.
nothing special. I'll tell you it's true. Miller, over here! I baked a cake for you.
High B flat. So getting towards the top of the comfy chest range, but nothing crazy. These are some crazy stats. 4.7 mil views, 850,000 likes. On a live stream? God! I don't know if anyone, that's like Mr. Beast level live stream.
Miller, over here! I baked a cake for you.
Baked a cake! Then we get some nice voice acting here.
Miller, over here! I baked a cake for you.
Right, no melody.
I'm a regular Joe. I'm so simple and plain. I wish all these girls would stop screaming my name.
So full, we get some nice belting up here. Not crazy high, but we get some nice belting here in this chorus.
I wish all these girls would stop screaming
my name. All right. 2 down, 1 to go. We have one more song. I think it's like less than, I think it's the other one from this episode. It's like less than a minute long. So see you back in 1 moment.
Oh, everybody look at me. I'm the greatest, it's plain to see.
Oh, no.
Losers wish that you could be like me, but you can't, cause I'm a work of art. Yeah, I'm hot shit, so pretty and smart. Oh, everybody take a look at me.
Oh, that would be horrifying. Okay, so this is great. So we got Moxxie and Millie, who have totally swapped outfits and how they're portraying their genders, I guess. This is great. Look at this. I thought it was Moxxie. I thought this was Moxxie earlier. I wasn't totally sure until like later in that last video, but yeah. Okay, so we got Millie on banjo accompaniment. And that's for real. That's actually happening, and we got it in the scene. And then I think Moxxie, it looks like, is getting pretty jealous of the attention of our regular Joe here.
Oh, everybody look at me. I'm the greatest, it's plain to see that all you losers wish that you could be like me. But
This actually sounds... So there's so much open space around them, you wouldn't get reverb or atmosphere when you sing outdoors unless you're... it has to be a kind of specific environment. But out in the open, that's like as little reverb as you can get. You might, if you really holler, you might be able to hear, a reverb come back off this mountain, right? An echo. But sitting around the campfire, it's going to be a very dry vocal, meaning not a lot of effects on it. And we totally get that with Moxxie here. It's a very, very dry signal. Wet signal means you've got effects on it. Reverb, delay, compression. It all depends what you're putting through the return tracks to make them wet. That's a whole other thing. But this is a very dry signal. So it's really, and it's, not tuned. It's very, very natural presentation, and it is just banjo and voice.
oh, everybody look at me.
Mm-hmm. We're in G major now. Classic, easy key for pretty much any instrument that I'm aware of. At least I'm pretty sure, for sure, guitar, mandolin, ukulele, piano, probably banjo. My mom played. I have a banjo right here, actually, that my mom gave me for Christmas that someday I'll learn how to play. Anyway, G major, easy work.
Oh, everybody look at me. I'm the greatest, it's plain to see that all you losers wish that you could be like me, but you can't, cause I'm a work of art. Yeah, I'm hot shit, so pretty and smart. Oh,
That's crazy. Jumps in the fire, the makeup starts melting. That would be absolutely horrific for these people.
everybody take a look at me.
Me.
Look at me, Moxxie. Me, Moxxie.
Moxxine.
Me.
High B. Okay, this is great. So we've had Moxxie actually sing higher than Millie. When Millie was doing all the belts in regular Joe, that was getting up to B flat. And we have Moxxine absolutely ripping up to a tenor high B. It's really high.
Yeah, I'm hot shit, so pretty and smart. Oh, everybody take a look at me. Look at me.
Look at me. That's very, very high. And that's chest voice. That's got that real yell quality to it.
Everybody take a look at me. Look at me, Moxxie. Me, Moxxie. Me.
What is this? Scene. See these background vocals just going, scene.
Moxxie.
Scene.
Moxxie.
Oh, yeah. Let's go, Banjo-Kazooie. Absolutely ripping it. I love a banjo solo. It sounds very sampled, though. It doesn't sound like a live banjo player. It's too clean. What is this going on under here? These added sub. Is this maybe from the person who posted this video? Epic banjo solo. Millard is real cool. Oh, oh, forgive me. I thought it was 54 seconds. It was actually a 39-second song. Crazy. Okay, well, I'm glad I did 3 in this one because this would have been outrageously short. Hope you guys enjoyed these 3 musical breakdowns for Helluva Boss. I did the all full episodes for all of season 1, but I decided for season 2, I'm returning to my roots, what the channel is built on, where I can provide the most value, which is musical analysis. That's what I do, baby. Plenty of reactions out there already. So breaking down the music, and I'm going to keep going through. Early access to all of this, as well as my other reactions, will be on Patreon always. Hope to see you over there. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something, gained a little appreciation for what helps make this magic musically, and sound design and sound effects and all that stuff. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.